So another California highway patrolman has been shot to death. This time it's patrol officer Youngstrom, and he's working in Contra Costa County. And at the top of this little discourse, I want to say that I condolences go to the family, all grieving friends and family and so on, and the loss of life. Any loss of life is always regrettable. And you would hope that after this encounter, both of them could have gone home to the families. But here, both of them are dead, and so it's really a sad, commentary on how the violence and guns and so forth play out in the streets of everywhere. However, you need to put this whole thing into context. Now, it sounds very nice that this police officer is concerned about this guy's license plate not being visible, so he stopped him and did it by himself. I'm sure he saw it was a white guy and so on. So he approached him like, hey, it's my brother, I'm just gonna, take some of his money to give to the government and so on. So they shot him. But this is a strategy that we use in California and I guess many other places. They would ride in the bike around looking if you don't have your seatbelt on. You say, click it or ticket. But this time he caught him with obscured license plate. So his question's going to be after you approach him. You say, I'm stopping you, sir, because your license plate is obscured. I couldn't see it properly. But you could see it now. No, it's not done. Could I see your driver's license, your insurance, and your ownership? Fellow say, oh man, I don't have no work now. I'm just trying to see if I could find some money here now. So I'm on the road. I don't have this insurance and so on. My license suspended, and the ownership, just move. I don't know where to find it. So you're gonna say, okay, just stay in the vehicle. I'll be back. So you take out this ticket book and you write in like 4 tickets there. And in California, these infractions is running between $350 to $450. So no license is between $350 to $450. No ownership and expired, suspended license or whatever. So there's almost like what, close to $1,400. And then you say, you know what, I have to take your vehicle to serve because these infractions they are impounded for 30 days. And then it's going to be like $250 to tow it to the yard. And plus it's going to be maybe between 80 and 100 and something a day to store that vehicle. So at the end of the month, your bill could be like $3,000. Now, it depends on the value of the car. A lot of times you just leave it there because you just got an old car or whatever. My van that it took, I've gotten it for free and I fixed it up and so on. So I say it didn't work well and you could have it. But let me tell you how it came to be with my van. And I suspect this officer is the same one that was with the other officer. Now, I might be wrong, but I think I've interacted with the same officer. Now, he works in Contra Costa, and I was living in Alameda. So I still believe I would have an encounter with this officer. But anyway, I think he was the one. I'm riding down the road going home, but after 12, after having recycled, I had a old Ford E250 van and a trailer with, recyclables, bottles, cans, plastics, that I brought down the road. My girlfriend, she looks white, but she is basically Cherokee Indian. So they're coming towards me and I'm going away from them. We passing each other. And they saw me, this black guy with this old vehicle and this white woman. It made a U-turn in front of us. I said, oh, are we in trouble here? Well, the strategy is this. A black guy with a white woman driving his old van. Probably she's a hooker. He's a drug dealer and he's got drugs in the trailer or something. Or he's so poor that he don't have nothing. You see on probation, parole, he doesn't have no paperwork, nothing. So they're riding behind me. So I came to a stop just maybe 250 yards from where I live. And as soon as I go through the light now, he put on his law enforcement and he stopped me. So I just pull up in front where I live. I say, here I live, sir. He said, I run your number and I see like your license is suspended. I say, yeah, man. I have like maybe $2,500 in tickets. And he said, I said, well, you were going this way, you turn back and follow me, what's up? He said, well, I noticed your lights, when you mash your brakes, the vehicle light's not glowing. and it's a problem. So that's why I stopped you. But you see, when he saw me, he turned back. I hadn't gone on my brakes. I was just driving, and he followed me, and I hadn't stopped put on the brakes until I reached to the major intersection, which was almost like maybe 3/4 mile. He followed me, and I was just living like maybe a quarter mile away from where he decided to put on his law enforcement maneuver. So he said, well, look, man, I got to take your vehicle. But he left my trailer with no recyclables. The next day, I was able to pay like $20. He took it to the recycling place. I sold it, and I left it somewhere on the side of the road. I took off the wheel so they couldn't take it. Then the guy said, you can't leave that here. So I rented something, and I got somebody to take it to a storage place, and we paid like $100 for the month and so on. But how I come to owe this close to $500 is this. I was living in LA County, downtown LA, and I was riding my bicycle, and I just rode off the pavement because of some obstruction. I went on the road, and he copped right up and write me $100 ticket for that. Now, I got no job, I got no money, I got no nothing. Riding a bike, $150. Then I had to move out of town because they started giving me problems. They're trying to arrest everybody, and they're trying to run out of town. So I gone up north by Sacramento, the capital. And the date that I should go in court, I was around, so they charged me $350 on that for not showing up. So I contacted the court and I said, look, can you reschedule another hearing so I can come in and get this matter resolved? And then again, I couldn't go, so I went up to $600. So from 100 went up to 600 or 700, something like that. Then I was driving through a city, going from LA up to by San Francisco, and I made a U-turn, and this local Las Bajas, or something like that. This police followed me and he pulled me over. He said, I saw you made that turn just now, and I decided to follow you and whatever. See, I noticed your license suspended today, and I couldn't find my driver's license because I had gone to the storage and took my stuff out. I was taking it up to San Francisco area. So you wrote my ticket for that. And again, I couldn't go along there again, so that went up again. While I was living in LA County, I had a car and the trailer and a van. So my girl and I were riding through the city. And this sheriff from the county pulled us over. See, I noticed you didn't have your seatbelt on. Then you wrote me up for my vehicle is unregistered. And that's again the play California. The vehicle was unregistered. I paid all the fees for the year, but they give me things to do like to smog it and so forth. And then it's an old vehicle I bought. I'm poor. I can't get the smog. So they give you a temporary operating permit. So when that expires, they feel now they can take your vehicle because they give you this, and just again because the law says that temporary thing is not when it expired. They shouldn't take my vehicle because it's not unregistered for the purpose of taking the vehicle. It's just that I've paid my fees. It should have been registered, but they have this procedure to smug, and I paid my fees, and they take a vehicle, so you have paid the fees. So they're just using this, it's not registered, it's again. Another time I'm riding through LA with my girlfriend. I stopped to let the cops come through the street. They come behind me again, pull me over, same thing again, people are registered. So so it comes to $2,300. And so that they take the vehicle. So that's again the plane in California over there. So it's unfortunate this guy basically got caught up in this. And then I'll make another video to talk how they're so stressful, the job and all this stuff, and just one moment of not looking. I think what's happening is this, that if you're sensitive enough, when you're approaching a vehicle, you might sense the danger, and you might be able to read the person's body language, and back up and get your back up to come in, and then you're going to approach the vehicle very cautiously. But they have to be doing something wrong, man, because when you go through the day, when you see drugs, I see insurance and things, and people are poor and massive, bro, look, I ain't even have a job, man. the economy don't work, bro. I can't afford to pay these friends, which, they write you fees, and they feel like, man, you should understand, we need this money to run the place, so if we write your ticket, man, bro, just don't pay it, man, don't fight it, bro, because it's like, you don't have the money, bro, So, that plays on the mind when they're not working. It hurts them big time. So, as I said, it's unfortunate that basically this guy got knocked off, but I hope that, whoever's engineering their policies and so forth will consider that. I mean, and lastly, with all this money they're raising, all these traffic stops and all these tickets, still they don't have no money to lay off a whole bunch of them. So this guy violated his conscience, right? People feel bad about it, and then they're laid off because we don't have enough money. And the police department is making more money to cover its staff and its thing and giving them some extra money, but if they got money to do whatever they want, then just fine them. So these guys are under a whole bunch of stuff, man.